Hey, y'all, and welcome to Cherie's World Podcast. I am Cherie Johnson, and that is my host, Mr. Courtney Blackman. We want to welcome you to Cherie's World Podcast, now brought to you by Digital Soapbox. So, everybody knows that Chicago holds a really special place in my heart, right? We've got two men here today. They are artists. They are from Chi-Town. Mr. Relik and Mr. Velle is in the house. So you want to stay tuned because they're going to drop their new single right here first.
The only podcast coming through your beat stereo is Cherie's World, so let's go around like a merry-go. Plug your phone in, make sure it got a full battery. Download it Wednesday, listen to it Saturday. She cover all topics, whatever you after. She got ball players, authors, doctors, actors, rappers, singers, entrepreneurs, divas, leaders. Androids or Apple, turn up your speakers. Trying to shoot my shot like the vaccine, whether it's Cherie or Maxine, whether the podcast or acting, she that queen. P.O.T.B, you know what that mean. Saw you on TV and touch the screen, touch on you. I plead Lucy's got a crush on you. It'll mean the world to get a blush from you. Teaspoon to me, leave you sleep like Robitussin do.
What's up, Relik? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Awesome. It is so nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
You're actually Courtney's friend, so I'm not going to take over this interview. I'm going to let Courtney, you know what I'm saying, handle it, but I appreciate you being here.
Oh, I appreciate y'all having me.
Absolutely. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I sent Cherie the music this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Cherie, what you think of the song?
Yo, so I've literally been bobbing my head like all day. And I'm excited because it's a party on the block.
That's right.
So hip hop, right? The love for hip
Hip-hop.
hop. How do you feel about the state of hip hop today?
You know what? Obviously, by me being, I know I don't look as old as I am, but by me being a little older and me growing up listening to like Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, obviously I feel like it's in a different state. Not saying that it's a bad state because, you know, it's still hip hop. It's evolving into, you know, I guess a different style, you would say. And I mean, at this point, you just got to adapt to it. You either adapt to it or stop making music, I guess, you know? So, I mean, cause you can't really, you can't put out the type of music that you used to listen to 15 years ago. And you just, right, you got to adapt to it. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's a lot of nice young talent out there that's doing their thing.
You say that you don't look your age. Are you my age or are you younger than me?
Well, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not going to ask you how old. I'm slightly younger than you. You don't look your age. I thought you were like 28 or something.
Thank you. No, I'm 45, bro. I was gonna say, because you talking about the people that I kind of grew up listening to too.
Right.
So I was like, well, maybe I am a little bit before him, but he's kind of right there.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you had to compare yourself to anybody that's out right now, who would you compare yourself to, or who would you put in the same, like, if you had to do a concert with somebody, right?
Okay. I think that's a better way of putting it. That's better than the comparison part. So pretty much if you're saying like if it was a lineup of artists who would be in my group, like line up for a show, I would say not saying that like I'm, you know, like what I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good my damn self.
Come on, if you don't believe it, ain't nobody else gonna believe it.
I feel like I'm pretty damn good. So I mean, I feel like I'll be in a lineup with like Kendrick Lamar or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? A show with like Kendrick Lamar. Even like a southern artist like a Lil Wayne, somebody like that. J. Cole. I think that'll be a nice lineup. You know, that I could say I could put my
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So my kids found, I don't promote y'all song to my kids, but my kids found it. They found the video and they love it. And
really?
Yeah, they love the song.
Okay.
especially because they call him Uncle Velle's on there.
Right.
They think he the cool one. You know, hey, you need to be cool like him. You know, because he curses and all that kind of stuff. But cool cursing, I'm cursing him out.
Right.
He cool cursing and all that kind of stuff. So they really like the song and everything. So tell us how y'all came up with the concept and the idea for
all right.
the block.
So first, we had the once joint we did before with we did the Yippee Ki-Yay joint, right? So we were supposed to did a video for that, did some visuals for that, and like really promote that. But the whole COVID thing happened, so it kind of like put it to the back burner a little bit. So like I usually do, sometimes I spend like a whole day just listening to beats, and that was just those days spend like just going. So I just be going through like tracks, just going through tracks, you know what I'm saying? And so I came across that one. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, let me put this one to the side because I kind of like this. So I'll put it to the side. And then I came back to it like a few days later, and I was like, this track kind of dope. I was like, I need to run this back with Velle. I could hear Velle on this joint. So I shot him the track. He was like, yeah, let's do it. He's like, let's do it. So then I came up with the whole chorus, you know what I'm saying? I like how I make my music. I like just start mumbling some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, it's a party on the block, call you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, we gonna run with that. So I ran it past him. He was like, hey, I'm digging it. So next thing you know, hit the studio, laid it down.
Yeah, and Cherie, the person that directed the video is Will Gates. He's from Chicago too. Relic, you don't know this, but Cherie has close ties to Chicago. Like I just found that out by working with her. That Chicago mean a lot to her.
Yeah.
So Will Gates is a Chicago guy. Tell everybody who Will is.
Oh, Will Gates, he dope on he do music videos, but I'm he venturing off into other things like movies and all types of things.
His documentaries on TV too, right? What was that? Was it like Drug Wars or something like that? It was like
I think something. Not 100% sure, but I think he did I believe he did that. I know he doing like some movies and I think it's like a stand-up comedy thing that he a part of right now too as well. So he been doing some big things, making some major moves, and I was always like a fan of his work. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to him, you know what I'm saying, so we could, you know what I'm saying, come together and collab on this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying, the song hot, his work hot, you know what I'm saying? Let's put the two together and come up with something hot. You know what I'm saying? It came out hot. The video.
What's up, Cherie? How you doing?
Good. How are you? You got a girlfriend or something that's gonna beat me up?
Nah.
Because I'm gonna keep just going, hey, Velle, because I haven't gotten to see you, but I love the song that you did for Cherie's World Podcast. Thank you.
No, for sure. I'm glad CB brought it to me, and I'm glad you liked it. That was my only concern was that you liked it. So
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, try not to call me the street name on here, man. I'm trying to be professional. Don't call it the street name on here, man.
Oh, so should I call you? I don't even sound right calling you Courtney. Can I call you Mr. Black?
I know you ain't did it in forever.
Ever. I call you Mr. Black, man.
I love this. So how long have you three all known each other?
I don't know if I known CB too long or not long enough.
Well, I met CB through Velle. I've been on Velle for a little minute now through one of my brothers from another mother, Billy Guns. So we've been. How long have I been knowing you now, Velle?
Man, probably like it's been some decades, dog. It's been some decades. We definitely about 12, 13. Years of age, not years knowing, but years of age. Yeah, It's been a minute.
Yeah, so it's been a minute.
I love this. Courtney's always stuck on the end with me and my friends. So now I get to sit back and be with Courtney and his friends, or should I say CB?
He don't want that. He don't want CB.
Yeah, time I actually heard like this. Is this the first time, Cherie, I actually brought somebody on that I know?
Are your friends?
Is this the first time? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Your
So
clothes, personals.
and enjoy the boy talk.
Yeah, dog. Where your drink at? What you know what I mean? We gonna be CB right now. Where your drink at?
See, look.
Talking to you, Cherie.
Oh, me?
Yeah, they want to know
Both of y'all.
My water's right here.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if y'all was on deck. Happy whatever day of the week it is.
I just peeped. She got the cherries on the glass too.
Right.
I just peeped that.
So I was telling them before you got on that how my kids like the song and they found it on their own, and I was like they like it because Uncle Velle's on there, and they look at you as a cool one. Like, how come you not cool like him, Dad, and all that? Because you curse and you cool cursing, but I curse them out. So they really like the song. It made my daughter want to start making beats for you and everything. Like Relik was just telling us like how y'all hooked up to make the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He sent me the email to the track, and I actually just flushed out my email, and that was one of the ones I still kept, even though we recorded. I still kept the instrumental, and I mean, as soon as I heard it, I already knew it was the one. I'm like, we know, but will they know it? You know what I mean? But the rest was, something like that. Some people might rush it, but we both took our time. We wanted to have, a solid project, a solid finish to it.
I don't do music, so I have a question because I've heard people say that before. I knew this track was the one. Does the track talk to you or something?
It kind of do. Like sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes you'll wake up and you'll hear that track in your head. Like you'll wake up and that beat will just be in your head. You'll be like, oh, I gotta write to it. Like I gotta do something to it. Like the beat will just be in your head. You'll be wherever. You could be at home, out, and the beat will just be stuck in your head, and you just know I got to do something to it.
Yeah, because I think the beat was so hard. I actually sent it to Courtney. Dang, that didn't even sound right, dog. But I think the beat was so hard. I had to send it to him. Like, hey, I said this different, and he listened to it. Even he knew. He was like, yeah, that's kind of hard right there.
Yeah, I remember. Can y'all hear me? Because I changed the mic. Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Yeah, I remember when he sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, this. And I'm so far away from, because Cherie, I used to manage Velle, a long time ago with music.
Really?
Yeah.
See how that went.
Look, can I get signed?
No, I'm just playing.
So we always.
Hey, manager, can I get signed?
Can you get signed? No, I'm not.
He's ignoring me.
No,
I'm waiting on my W-2s.
So, but it's crazy because he still send me music. Like, what you think? Like what I think means something. But I've really felt that one though. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. But that's a friendship. I think when we start to do business, we all need that one person that we can bounce something back on and know that we're going to get an honest response.
Right.
Definitely.
So I'm huge on manifesting. I talk about it all the time. You guys have been doing music for years, right? As soon as COVID is over, what are you manifesting for your careers?
Hey, I'm the feature. I'm behind. I'm with you, dog. This about you, dog.
Hey, look, I just feel like we've literally been doing this for so long. We didn't have different managers. We'd have been in different situations where you'd be like, man, I'm almost there. It's been times where I've literally been in the office with do or die, and you know what I'm saying, and we rapping back and forth and kicking it, and you thinking oh, you know what I'm saying. I remember, for instance, I think they had a label they was trying to start called Neighborhood Watch, if I'm not mistaken, and we used to be kicking it with them, and you know what I'm saying, just going back and forth on some flow, rapping, and you be like, man. You know what I'm saying? This might turn into something, but it don't turn into nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? That just happened. You know what I'm saying? It happened. So hopefully all of our years and years of hard work and us actually putting forth a real effort into our craft. I mean, it. You can hear it in the end result. So I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, people just take notice and be like, hey, you know, like they got something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get behind that, because we definitely been putting in work for years, you know what I'm saying, at it. And we, you know what I'm saying, we definitely been you know, not you know what I'm saying, not saying that other artists ain't putting forth, you know what I'm saying, they all, but you know what I'm saying, when we go in there to record, we going to lay down some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going in the studio to mess around. We coming out with bangers. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that everything, you know what I'm saying, all that just come to light, you know what I'm saying, after at some point period of time.
I love your sweetness and your humbleness. I'm sitting here and I'm listening to you talk, and it's very endearing. And I think the women will love it. I've never heard Puffy, Jay-Z, or Dr. Dre say hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
They say it,
right.
it will.
What? It will.
Yeah. It's okay to be cocky.
Yeah.
At least here. This is a safe place, okay? So we're not judging. It's okay to be cocky.
Right. I feel you.
Stop your shit, real. Stop your shit. Hey, Cherie, you even know who Do or Die is? I know you know him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I was gonna say, you know, Family Matters was filmed in Chicago. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it was portrayed to be Chicago.
So was Punky Brewster.
That's what I'm saying. I think I saw Do or Die on the episode.
My whole career was Chicago.
That's what I was saying. Chicago, man, I just
Mm-hmm.
found out Chicago, through working with her, Chicago mean a lot to her.
Yeah, Chicago's everything. Plus, what a lot of people don't realize is the man who executive produced those TV shows, my uncle, he's from Chicago.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's a good move. Yeah.
So what about you?
And ironically, we had performed, we had a show 2020 January, and it was not a release party, but sort of we was pushing a new song, and it was around my birthday. So we said we're gonna turn it to a performance and a party. And so we did the show. Show went good. A week later, or probably within that same week, we hearing about this COVID thing over in Japan or China. We like, oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, the song was hard, right, dog? Yeah, what'd you think about but what y'all know what they talking about with this COVID? No, we talking about the show from the other night. February, March come. Whatever was over there somehow hopped on a first class flight to the United States, and everything just started kind of folding, you know.
Yeah. How does that impact you guys as artists? You can't perform.
Right. Well, speaking on the show he was talking about, the song we had, Yippee Ki-Yay, we was, you know what I'm saying, that was hot. People was digging that. So that was our first time performing it. So we man, we about to do shows back to back to back. Right. We about to just keep doing these shows. And then COVID came and we couldn't shut down everything. We couldn't get in nowhere to do a show. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't do anything. So that's why when I heard the track for the Party on the Block, I was like, nah, I gotta run it back. I was like, we gotta run it back, because you know what I'm saying, when we tried to do it the first time, it didn't. COVID kind of shut down everything. So I'm like, we gotta run it back. So that's what we on right now.
No, go ahead. I just asked, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
Since you their manager and everything.
No, I'm not their manager no more. I'm just a supporter. I'm not no manager no more.
Well, you know them really well, right?
Yeah.
I was just wondering if maybe one day you can get me a music video. I've never done a music video before. You think
would you be interested in having Cherie Johnson in a music video?
That's a good question. I can see that happening. Hey,
so everybody that's watching or listening, I'm gonna give a behind the scenes thing real quick. This is not Cherie and Velle's first time working together. They probably don't. Cherie, I know Cherie has no idea what I'm talking about. Velle. So I used to do this other show, and Cherie, how about this? Who's one of my favorite comedians that I'm always talking to you about?
I don't know.
Okay, J. Anthony Brown used to do this thing on the Steve Harvey show where he made like a show within the show, and he would just drop off like a script with everybody, and he would just he wouldn't tell them ahead of time. He just give them a script. So I thought about doing that for the show we was doing before I met Cherie. And I just gave a script to everybody, and they were getting pissed off. Like, man, why don't you give us the script ahead of time? Don't just drop it to us right when we about to record. I just thought it would be funnier that way, right?
It definitely was.
So I end up interviewing Cherie, and I just happened to ask. I said, hey, don't do nothing too serious. Here's the script. Just say these lines, and I'm just gonna add it in with the guys. So Cherie sends the script back. And because she's a professional, she sends it back 3 or 4 different ways. It was like maybe 15 lines. She's like, you didn't tell me how you want me to say it, so I said it 4 different ways. And I'm sitting back like, this is one of the most professional things I've ever heard. So I called Velle up. I'm like, yo, this done got serious now. This ain't even no gimmick to the show. We got to do this for real now. So
he got me really rehearsing lines to somebody I don't even know who I'm talking to at the moment. I'm like, who? Oh, she going? So not to cut you off, I'm gonna get right back to you. I was just gonna say, so my first ever Uber driver was Cherie Johnson.
Yeah.
in this script.
That's what we did. Yeah. So that was the first time they worked together. They didn't even know that. No, Cherie didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you said skit and my old show, I was like, you're the one.
Yeah. I was daydreaming about Cherie, and turned out she basically kicked me out the Uber.
Can we play that here, or is there like a copyright issue?
No, I mean that's up to you, to your audience.
I think
hear that.
I think they want to hear it.
I think
Let's
so.
hear it.
I mean,
I want to hear it.
It's kind of good. Well,
it's for adults. Okay, this is for adults only. We're going to disclaimer.
I'll play it. It was funny. It was funny. But then, so off subject of which Velle and Relik. So then I'm hearing the instrumental, and for me, for the intro to our show, one of the things I always liked was the P.O.T.B show. I always thought they had the best intro for a TV show, and I just felt like it just needed something. So I'm always constantly thinking about intros for shows. And so as more I kept listening to the intro, I was like, man, I wonder if dude would rap to this and see how it sounds. Because at first I didn't know if it needed that. And I gave it to him, and then he hit me. He came back with that. I'm like, now we got to shoot a video for it. So, and I didn't have no budget to shoot a video. And I didn't tell Cherie nothing. Like, I'm just going to drop it on her and just whatever happens, and just see what happens. So that's how the intro came, and that's how Velle got on the show. Velle did the intro.
It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, so as you can see, I get a lot of music sent to me from Relik and from CB. And Velle, I sent you something. Check that out.
We bringing you out of retirement, man. That's my goal.
I see, man. I'm already spending my Social Security money, man. They said I can't get that back.
Velle trying to retire?
He trying, but I won't let him. I refuse to let him retire.
May I ask why?
I mean, I ain't put the date on the papers yet. Like, I signed my name, but I ain't put the date on the retirement papers yet. I don't know. Just sometimes you get,
Cherie, I don't want to take over, but we done been through a lot. Like we done been through a lot.
But I mean, I'm asking because I thought about retiring too. Unfortunately, in my union, they won't let me retire until I'm 63 and a half. So I can't. And that's part of my problem. But another problem is I get like bored, Mm-hmm. I don't want to keep being people's favorite best friend. I want to kill somebody. I want to act. I don't want to be myself. So when I ask you, like, why? Are you bored?
I still love music, as you can hear from, from the lyrics or whatever. I still love it. I know you told Relik to be, he don't got to be so modest. And usually I'm modest, but since my brother was, I'm gonna talk my shit. I feel like, yeah, I still got a pen. I still got the, you know what I mean? When people hear like, damn, that, and even people that didn't know, female, male, whatever, young, old. So they made me feel like, yeah, I could still do it. You know what I mean? You ask Jordan, not trying to compare myself to Jordan or that, but you ask him 5 to 10 years after he retired, he'll tell you, yeah, I still bust your ass. And I feel like that. I feel like I can, I can still write, but I've lately got into acting a little bit more too. And not to shy away from the music because I still love it. And my bro know I'm always, he called me, it's a rap. You know what I mean? But as CB was saying, after a while, you don't get like my excitement level is not what it was once before, because you hear this, you hear that. So after a while, it's like, oh, okay.
Cherie, we done heard
and it. Yeah. And kind of like what Relik said earlier. Yeah. And so something has to be like, I'm not you tell me, oh, I'm going to give you $1 million and this, that tomorrow. Oh, okay. But if you show me and put it in my hand, you might get a different reaction. But it's nothing that's, pushing me. I kind of like the D Rose effect. You don't know if D Rose missed a shot or made a shot. That's my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but if my bro need me to step out, I'm going to do it because I know I still got it.
Like I was saying, Cherie, we went through a lot. Like me and this man specifically, like I'm talking about robberies, shot at, all trying to do music. Like, you know what I mean? Like trying to be in it the right way. I'm gonna tell you something, Cherie, you might not know this, but like, one thing about hip hop, you can really easily get yourself caught up into some gangster. And you might not. That might not be
acting too.
That might not be the plan going in, but like everybody in the studio.
That's entertainment industry in a whole. Acting too. Wow. Like it goes down accidentally.
Yeah.
So accidentally.
Yeah.
Accidentally, yeah.
But Courtney, we were just talking about that though. Remember, you asked me. You said, "Well, what part did you audition for?" And I said, "Courtney, I don't know." Yeah. You get one job out of 100 auditions, so only 2% of deals ever go through.
Yeah,
I think that's entertainment as a whole.
But you know what? I think not speaking for them, but it's like how do you deal with the lies and the send off dudes that just be making up stuff like, yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we got this, we got this, we got that, and then they really don't have nothing.
Courtney, we go through that all the time.
Yeah.
You and I go through that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, the podcast game Relik is starting to turn into the hip hop game.
Yeah, same for this.
Dang, I didn't think about it like that, Cherie. Can we say that on here?
Well, I said
don't edit that.
Courtney keeps me sweet and nice because he chops what I say.
I think I do the same for him.
Do you?
Yeah, he's the nice guy. He's the nice one out of between me and him. He's the nice one. People like him. They don't really care for me too much.
Oh, they're protectors.
Somebody got to be the bad guy.
That's all. We balance each other out.
Right.
That's important. I was like, Courtney's a protector. Courtney go off about me in a second.
Yeah, I didn't went off about him. Long time ago. But that's something else though. That's my brother.
What you over there sipping on?
Shout out to Sean Diddy Combs and the Ciroc family. This is the new Ciroc pomegranate. And yes, that was my plug. Sheesh. For the next commercial.
What is sheesh?
I gotta try that one.
That's my man's shirt, man.
Yeah,
Mike, Big Mike.
He's an advertiser on the show, Cherie.
Yeah.
Where's my shirt?
We working on it.
Oh, we got you. Yeah, check out that Grits on. Yeah, check out Grits Tees on Instagram. Grits by Click.
Oh, okay. I do know who that is.
Yeah.
So where can we find his merchandise at? Go ahead and plug him.
He's on IG. I'll send you the link. Let me send you the link, CB. It's Grits by
Click.
By Click. Yeah.
By Click.
So it don't sound nothing like a shirt. You like Grits by Click. But now he got some dope stuff, and me and him actually working on doing some shirts for myself. So definitely be on the lookout for the A. King collection.
So that means by the beginning of the new year, I should have some new shirts to wear on the show, right? Because right now,
not a problem.
I'm wearing my homeboy Waldo Geraldo. You know what I'm saying?
Big Waldo. Hey, after we find Waldo, we gonna find your shirts.
Hey, Belly, I told her earlier, I said, man, I've never seen Waldo in 3D before. Waldo in 3D.
That's dope. What size shirt you need, Cherie?
A men's small.
Men's small.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's a
Men's
woman,
small.
mediums, because I got big boobs.
We love those. Make sure you get a P.O.T.B shirt too. Party on the Block shirt. We doing all that.
Definitely. We definitely gotta get one of those.
I already have one of those in the mail.
That's right.
Because Val, he had him, but he was supposed to meet up with you, but you bullshitted.
Yeah, I was in between a plane flight and I was in Vegas.
You just go your way to Vegas.
Yeah, we definitely crossed each other, but we definitely got you.
Thank you.
We definitely got you. Definitely.
Hey, Cherie, let me tell you this story. So like my kids, like I said, they think of Velle as being the cool guy, the cool uncle. So
Uncle Mike Lowry.
And Velle, this is the crazy part. She even said it in interviews that I'm younger and hipper than her. And I read it one time. I'm like, wow. Like I've never been called that before because I'm the old head between all of us, right? You know what I'm saying? So one time,
he said, well, hold on. You said he was the hip cooler one?
He's
Cherie?
my ear to the street. Yeah.
Damn. What time you go to bed at night?
About 8:30.
You wear a long gown to bed, don't you? You wear a long gown, a long white gown with the flowers on it.
That's 8:30 Central.
I got sweats on. I'm always cold. Yeah, no, like I'm just not cool and hip anymore. So he's my young ear to the street. He always knows what's going on, like hip hop. You know, he knows like the Instagram trends. I don't really know how to work TikTok without him.
Well, can I ask you this? You got any kids?
Yeah.
Okay, they don't keep you up on
7.
She know a lot about Roblox. She know a lot about Roblox.
Oh, I know all about Roblox, Gotcha Life, Gotcha Club, all the little, she's an anime fan. So I know all about the anime and the memes and stuff like that. But no, like, you know, he taught me, you know, what WAP was and all kind of stuff.
Come on.
Wait, you know what that means, CB?
Hey, well, look, Cherie, one time we go to a club, right, to meet up with Cameron, the rapper Cameron.
I know what that is. I'm not.
So this will be like my third time meeting up with him, but this time it would be like on a solo mission, right? So me and Velle are together and we get in the VIP and I'm hollering at Cam. I'm like, I'm trying to get Cam to do a song with Velle and everybody else we working with at the time. And so Cameron hits me with it's nothing. And I'm getting excited, like, word? I'm like, yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. You shake up, we drink. He's like, it's nothing. So I tell Velle, I'm like, yo, Cam, remember me, man. Cam said he gonna do the song with you for nothing. And so Velle was like, nah, in New York, that's what they say. It's nothing. That means it's all good. Like, it don't mean you're gonna do it for free.
Still got to pay me though.
Right. I'm gonna do it, but for a fee.
Okay, well, I'm an East Coast girl.
We didn't get that song with Cam.
I was gonna say I'm an East Coast girl, so in all fairness, I got the slang.
See, I don't even want to know what he was charging back in them days. Shit.
Yeah, that's what he was exactly. Yeah,
right.
He was super cool though. He was super cool.
Oh,
I know that feature had to have been a grip.
Oh, back in them days.
Hey, so Cherie, had CB keep you up to date? I got to keep him up to date on things sometime.
Well, please keep telling him stuff because I don't know nothing. I don't know no new slang. I don't know how nobody dressing. I don't know nothing. My daughter's walking around the house singing apple bottom jeans, flow riding.
Oh man!
Oh hell no! No!
It's coming back.
Oh man!
Curse.
Yeah. All I know is if I wasn't there for CB that night, he probably would be having a lawsuit with Cam right now. Still to this day. Talking about, I thought nothing meant nothing. Zero, nothing.
Right.
And later on that night, we get shot at.
Damn.
Parking lot. Bullets firing and stuff. Well, I shouldn't say we got shot at, but it was a shootout, another shootout.
We was in the vicinity. Was in the vicinity.
Courtney, guess what? I know Courtney's going to be shocked right now. I've been shot at a couple times.
Oh,
shit.
That's why the show is such a success.
I think Relik is
right.
shocked at me now because I mean,
I had to
2 years ago, it would have been different reaction.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
We're black.
True.
Unfortunately, that's just part of the black experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, her shows were based in Chicago too, Rez. They was based in Chicago. Okay. That's another. Yeah. You got to add that on too.
Yeah.
But hopefully,
Cherie's probably strapped right now.
You strapped up.
I try to stay out of the vicinity now because I don't run as fast as I used to. You know what I'm saying? I don't like participate in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we ain't gonna speak on that.
Yeah.
There go Courtney chopping me up again.
Man.
It's funny you said you like one of the few people that can tame him.
Courtney, I don't tame Courtney.
Hey.
Besides his wife, my sis, when I watch the show, I'm like, he keeping it professional. But it's not many.
But the reason why is the first time I interviewed her, and it was for the show we was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just happened. I remember I told her to come on at 7. Well, first of all, let me tell you how it happened. We used to record on Wednesdays, so she told me that she can't come on till Thursday. I'll never forget it. So I'm thinking because of the people we dealt with in the past, I'm like, oh, she bullshitting. So like that's why I told y'all, I'm like, yes, the old girl said she coming on, but who knows? So if y'all can't make it, whatever. But
you was the old girl.
Yeah, you was old girl.
Damn. Old girl.
Then. But so Thursday come, and I think I told her to call in at 7. So I just happened to get on at 6:40, 6:35, 6:40, just to make sure everything's right. And then all of a sudden I see her in there. I'm like, the hell? 20 minutes early. Like, so this never happens before. I'm thinking she's gonna be 20, 30 minutes late. She's 20 minutes early. So from that point on, I'm like, okay, you showed me, because like, you know how I am, Velle. If you late, I'm gonna be later.
Right.
You're never gonna outlate me.
CB, we about to start the show. No, we just gonna wait.
But right. See, let me explain. I'm a mom and I'm a hands-on mom. So my daughter, before COVID, she took Taekwondo and she played soccer. And so the times that you were asking me to get on, I believe she had a soccer game.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
And I couldn't miss her soccer game. So I was like, I can't do it that day, but Taekwondo ended at 4. And so if I could do it on Thursday at 7, I could be there. And so I made sure that I came home, I made dinner, I sat her down, got everybody in the house straight, and then I found a quiet corner, and he wanted to do sound check, right? And he wanted to make sure that my lighting was okay and everything. So I thought they're on time.
But the thing is, if she would have came on Wednesday to do the interview with all of us,
yeah, we don't.
Me and her wouldn't be doing the show together now. So,
yeah, we don't know what would have happened next.
Because it would have been a totally different interview. Yeah.
Yeah,
a totally different.
I ain't even gonna tell. I'm gonna text you later what I was thinking. The first question would have been towards the end. You know how we did the end segment.
But the crazy part is she answered those questions.
Say it now.
Oh, okay, because I think you still did. Yeah, the first thing popped in my head was heels on or heels off.
She answered them.
I remember, and as I said, I was like, oh, she did answer that.
And I said, Velle, how do you want it?
I mean, spontaneous. No need for questions.
By the way, hey Velle, how much action have you gotten since you did the intro for Cherie's World?
I don't know action, but I did get a lot of followers and comments and whatnot. People tagging me and saying, "Man, that's a dope song," and the verse was hard, and yeah. But it was definitely solid. I did get some good feedback though. I appreciate everybody that hit me up, follow me, send me DMs. Appreciate it.
You ain't even sharing. Like, you got along with your cool drink. You ain't even tell us to get prepared or nothing.
I mean, I was going DoorDash yours.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You kind of far, but it's the weekend. I'll be there by tomorrow.
Yeah. Relik, did you do the show with them as well?
No, I did not.
Okay. I was going to say, you're very sweet.
It sounds interesting. Maybe I'll do the next one.
I was going to say, I don't think you're one of the guys that post stuff on Cave Crush. You just don't seem like the type.
I like all the stuff. I just like all the stuff on there.
But you don't post anything. So if
I like it.
I'm just going to plug it. If you guys don't know, the show that they're talking about was called Inside the Cave. And then there's a page called Cave Crush. I like Titty Tuesday.
Shout out to the Cave Crush page. I like that page.
I like titties every day.
Jerry,
that's right.
Jerry, that's not good for the brand. Jerry, we can't be talking about that.
I can't. We'll see what's cut it out. Why not?
Hey, I'm waiting for for it to switch. I'm waiting for like how CB reacted for Cherie to be like that and CB like, yeah, hell yeah. This is not normal.
Right.
That's not the Courtney that I know. The Courtney that I know is much a
Velle, you forgot you're not supposed to call him CB.
Yeah, I forgot. My fault, CB.
Too far in now.
When they watch it, all the editors gonna be my fault. It's gonna say Courtney, but they gonna be like, that's not what his lips said though. Courtney. Yeah, see, Courtney. And then me and Courtney. A couple cherries in there.
That shit gonna be like the old samurai shows and shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Courtney.
And me and me one day and Courtney.
I just
put Cherie up in there. That Cherie said.
It was just shocking that she actually liked that stuff. That was just shocking to me. That like this don't offend you. She was like, no. So like that was just shocking to me.
Don't you remember who my friends are who've been on the show?
Yeah, that's shocking.
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
You know, I got in trouble for that, right? My mom blamed that on me, though. When she had Suave on there. And Velle actually, the story that I told Cherie behind the scenes about with Suave, Velle was like kind of right there with me when all this was going on with Suave. So my mom thought that was my fault.
I had no recollection, Ms. Blackman. I was probably at church somewhere, Bible study.
My mom made me take the episode down because she thought I brought one of my friends on the show.
And I was like, you can't take the episode down, put the episode back up.
Right.
She's like, that's my friend. Tell your mom that's my friend. That's not your friend.
And that's been my friend like for 25 years.
Crazy.
Very crazy.
Crazy. Don't put my name in it. I don't know nothing.
Didn't you get blamed for Luke too?
Not really Luke. It was somebody else though.
I was gonna say somebody else I thought you got blamed for. And I was like, no, tell Mama I did that.
It was somebody else. Who I get blamed?
See what I mean though? That's what they expecting from him. That's the expectancy.
That was the old
CB.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
And see, my mom's the total opposite. My mom's like, why do you do that to Courtney? You see the way you're making Courtney blush. Why are you harassing that man like that?
Hey, hold on. Cherie, I never asked you this before. And since you're the only one on this show that's seen large amounts of money, like, what's the first thing?
Legally.
Yeah, legally. Exactly.
Maybe CB, maybe. I don't know. Everybody knows. I don't know.
What's the first thing you did when you got like your first big check? When you were like, you know, because you've been in the phone, I'm talking about as a teenager, like when you got like a first big check, like what's the craziest thing you ever did with money?
I bought a Toyota Camry.
Okay, what's the craziest thing you ever did?
I bought a Toyota Camry cash. I upgraded to the XLE with the gold package.
That's crazy.
That's actually an investment.
No.
Toyota. No, I'm talking about Toyota gonna last forever.
13 years. I rolled that car till the doors fell off, literally.
I mean,
I had to pick up the front and close it like this, and it smoked. when I got rid of it because the catalytic converter was cracked, but it was still rolling. I love my car. Yeah, that was it. You know, one time, I'm from the hood, right? So I look at money very differently than a lot of
Shout out to the hood.
Right. I called my mom and I was crying, and my mom still makes fun of me to this day. I had bought some boots and they were $1,500. But when I walked outside of the store, there was a homeless man sitting there. And all I had was $100 in a credit card. So I gave him the $100. Then I got in my car and I bust out crying. Because at the time, $1,500 was somebody's rent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I called my mom and I was like, I feel like I need to take these boots back. And she was like, can you afford the boots? I said, yeah. She said, can you pay your bills because you bought the boots? I was like, yeah, but this homeless man, he ain't got nowhere to go. I could have bought him an apartment for the month or something and got him a head start. My mom was like, go home and wear your boots.
How old were you when this happened?
I was probably like 18, 19.
Hey,
I
you said you probably the only 18-year-old who would have thought like that I know.
Exactly.
18?
It didn't make me feel good. You know, giving my money to Louis Vuitton and Fendi and Gucci, they don't need my money. But
no, they don't.
There are 2.5 million homeless children in America.
Those boots probably worth, those same boots probably 3,000 to 5,000 right now.
I still got them.
Oh man!
And see, in Chicago, Cherie, we kind of look at homeless people a little bit different than they do in LA. Because I know, like in LA, it's like a district for homeless people.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
People are everywhere.
But Chicago, like especially in the 90s, man, I got by this quote unquote homeless woman, and she gave me the story about the Bennigans downtown. The Bennigans, right? The Bennigans.
Michigan.
Yeah. She gave me the
story about how she ain't got nothing, this and that. And I remember giving her like $50. And I kid you not, I went to the barbershop a week later, and somebody told me the same lady did the same thing to them. Like it was scamming, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
right.
And that happens, right? There's scammers everywhere, but that's her karma, not yours. Yeah. If you did right by her, something great, I'm sure, came back to you. You don't have to worry about their karma as long as you do right.
That's true. It's like, I guess from that experience, I tell people, you know, don't get nobody no money like that.
I mean, I guess it depends on how I'm feeling. Like sometimes I give them, you know, some change or a couple dollars, and then sometimes it's like I can't do it. I look like so it's a guy that's by my crib, and he's standing outside the Family Dollar every day. And every time I come out there, he asks me, can I spare some change? First of all, I got kids. I can't spare change because they get my change and my dollars and whatever else. But I'm thinking like, bro, you out here every single day asking everybody for some change. What are you doing to earn some money? Like, bro, you just can't stand out here. I'm not gonna ask him that because he's a grown man.
Well, sometimes you gotta ask. Sometimes you gotta say, do you need a haircut? You want an outfit? You want to go in there and get you a job since you're here every day anyway and see what they say?
He there every day. I don't know why he can't go in there asking people for an application.
Yeah. And
they suffer. Yeah. And they suffer from the ones that's full of shit, the scammers.
Right. Exactly.
I might not give you no money, but I can't tell. There's very few people that I know who I wouldn't feed. You know, so I'll feed you before I go buy like an expensive purse or something like that. That's just me.
You have a big heart.
No, not really.
No,
he really does.
No, because they be in my DMs all day begging me for money, and I don't care about your GoFundMe, bro.
That's why I take this. You know, me and her relationship so serious. Right. She got such a good heart. The fact that she put me on this. You know how many people that lied.
I can't let you say that.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't put you on nothing. You put me on this because I wasn't thinking about doing a podcast before I did Cave Crush. Courtney came up with an idea. That, oh, you didn't want me to say the name?
I know, you was my cave crush. You said it right.
So once you let me inside the cave, oh, that's what it was. It was inside the cave. Once you let me inside the cave, he asked me, well, have you ever thought about doing a podcast? You should really do a podcast. I said, well, why don't you produce it? And he said, for real? I said, yeah. So I didn't put you on anything. I wouldn't be here doing this if it wasn't for you.
But like I said, but Velle, you know, she got
sit. So CB, we speak for each other sometimes too. So he didn't spoke for me, so I'm gonna speak for him. CB can be too modest sometimes, and so I always give him shit, or I'm the one to say, "Hey man, good damn job." You know what I mean? Can we cuss on here?
We ain't supposed to.
That's the boss man. You know?
Oh, because I'm not then. Okay, I'm not gonna say that then. But you know, I'll text him or call him like, "Man, what you did was solid," or "That was good," or "Nah, man, it ain't nothing." I'm like, "Yeah, it is something." Because you ain't have to do what you did or what you're doing. You could be doing some other shit, not worrying about this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you don't have to big up yourself because that's why you got brothers to do it for you. You know? So like,
and works really hard.
Yeah.
But like I
told, that's why I stay on.
Really, like I told Relik, like I told my wife, I said, "Hey, I'm telling you right now, if I would have known working with a woman, because like I never worked with a woman before." You know what I'm saying? It shows how backwards we've been doing stuff. If I was working with
we work with some men that act like women.
Yeah. If I would have known working with a woman would be like this, I'm like, shit, I would have been working with women a long time. I mean, I'm not saying all women are like Cherie, but I'm just saying, I told the wife, I'm like, yeah, from this point on, like, get used to me working with women because this is way easier.
She probably like, oh damn.
This is so much better.
Yeah. No, he definitely called me up plenty of times just in the beginning talking about, you know, how he hoped or wanted things to go and everything was solid and how solid you was. So I could tell you was definitely excited about it.
Aw, Courtney's a good dude and he works super duper hard.
A real person.
Yeah. When he ain't being an asshole, he a good dude.
I've never seen that. I can't even imagine him.
That's because you get Courtney. I'm talking about CB. This guy right here he's great. This guy right here is great. Courtney is great. CB,
I mean, unless somebody hit me in the face with the menu at a restaurant or something. I can't imagine Courtney acting.
About when I met the mob at the downtown. On the bees.
Yeah, man. Nah,
okay,
he a good guy.
We having a block party, right? Let's go. This is not about me. This is about y'all. So I'm going back to Relik.
Yes.
Relik. When is the visual dropping? Can we play it here? Are we allowed to show people?
The visual is out. The visual is out. You could play it, show it anywhere. Anywhere you want to.
It's on YouTube.
It's out there.
It's on YouTube.
Can Courtney drop it in the show?
Just about the fact, you don't even got to type in a whole word. Just type in P.O.T.B. You don't even got to type in Party on the Block. Just type in P.O.T.B. Relik.
Yeah.
Just gonna pop right up.
I have an idea of something that I kind of want to do. And you guys all talk. So you let me know if this will work or not. Why can't, like, quarterly at least, we have like some kind of cipher, like a Cherie's World cipher.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Okay. And get a couple rappers in here.
Okay.
And let them flow.
Yeah,
that sounds good to me.
It's pretty solid.
Can we start tonight?
Put us on
Say, can we start tonight?
And can we get our audience involved? You feel like going against your boy?
Oh, she really trying to put us on the spot now.
Yeah, let me see. Any spitter want to get it, come and get it. Hot bars get boys a 10, you think the summer did it. This music I do this, I'm mucus sick when I spit it. The truth is I'm ruthless like Eazy-E when he did it. From the city where they say we known to hate. Never cook coke, but my words steady bait. God, please forgive me for the words that I say. Muhammad Ali guns make them boys shake. CB probably thinking, God damn, he great. Straight 16, like I drunk 2 V8s. Wait, I'm so ahead of my time. Ain't the fact my watch fast, y'all just on rewind. So catch up, my style you can't relish. Yeah, I'm hot dog, you must have been jealous. Killed this acapella. Cherie said that's a felon. Yeah, the flow dope, so I hope you don't inhale it. Velle. Good song.
You started something, buddy. I feel like we just started.
A
little light smoke.
A little light work. You know, not
little light
major.
smoke. Little light smoke. You know, little Ciroc smoke. You know what I'm saying? Little.
Right.
Cipher going down. Who's next?
I think Cherie next.
Cherie next.
Me next. What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cherie,
You sing?
Hey, Cherie.
You got the vocals? You got the vocals?
Hey, Cherie, one
She's
time.
lying.
No, I can't sing.
Hey, Cherie.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you sing?
Sorry.
Dang, even Siri know that. Next,
Right.
I can J-Lo. Does that count?
Who?
J-Lo.
Dang.
Damn, you said who?
Dang, that's messed up. What, get married a lot?
No, I've never.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My fault. I didn't mean to say that.
I've never been married.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Pause. What's that big rock on your finger then right there?
This was a never jeopardize your happiness to get married.
Oh,
Well, damn.
okay.
I drink to that.
Hey, Cherie, a long time ago when I was in Kansas City, like a whole bunch of guys were like rapping and shit, and I just happened to be sitting there. We was at work. We was drinking on Fridays, and they was all rapping. And I'm just sitting there, and I couldn't rap. You know, I'm not a rapper, but I remember one of Velle's verses. So I just started spitting at work. They was like, damn, that's pretty raw, bro. It's like, damn, you like, yeah, man. Which one was it?
Dude, I don't know, but I remember when you called me and said that shit, I was like, what?
Dude,
Oh, man.
you want to hear a story about people spitting other people's verses? It was this cat that used to live up the street from me, and he wanted to rap, I guess, so bad. So I don't know how he got a hold of Twister's joint, like before it came out, and I'll never forget. He used to be spitting it like it was his, and I'll never forget. It was this one Twister verse when he was like, "Life is Christ." He's like, "Life is priceless. If you try to take mine, I believe you crow as an ice or something like that, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So he used to be getting it like it was his. I don't know if you remember Sharon. You remember Sharon? I think that's Billy cousin too. Sharon.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sharon knew the verse too. I guess he had the music before that came out too. So he like, hey, look, let's roll down on this dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick this little rap cipher off or whatever. So of course he spit, going in with his little Twister thing. Sharon spitting it right with him. He's like, got your ass. I was like, bruh. And the crazy part, he used to be rolling with us, you know what I'm saying, in the ciphers, and he's spitting other. I'm like, bro, you making us look bad as hell, bro. You out here spitting. I was like, you out here, like, dude.
My wife, when she was my girlfriend, you know, she younger than all of us. So what I did, I said I wrote her a poem, and it was I Need Love. LL Cool J, I Need Love. And it, like later on, she was like, "This sounds pretty familiar."
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at
the
back of my mind. I hear my conscience call, "You ain't shit."
Hey, low key, that song was hard though.
Yeah.
But so question, Courtney, if I did throw out a strong 16, are you just gonna bleep me every 2 minutes if I curse?
Well, you the boss, so you tell me.
I'm just joking.
We want to hear that. We want to hear that 16.
Thank you. It's so nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
And I'm serious. Like I want to do a video one day.
Hey, you got to watch the video, Cherie. If you haven't seen it yet, you got to watch the Party on the Block video.
How
definitely got to watch the video.
How late?
Huh?
I just thought I had like an exclusive. I didn't know everybody could see it.
I'm sorry.
I got it right here.
There you go. Damn.
I'm already on it.
Show the people. Show the people. There we go.
Hey, and shout out to our director, Will Gates. Shout out to our director, Real Gates.
Yeah, because he definitely.
What up, Cherie? Heard across the world. Welcome to Cherie's world. Heard across the world. Welcome to Cherie's world. Representing for every girl.